Hey guys, how you doing? Me back once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the review of the new uh, Tots Trickle Trick Studios Robocop uh, figures, and this is the Clarence Boddicker figure, which is the uh, kind of, well, it's not kind of the main antagonist because the main antagonist is Dick, obviously, who works, is the crooked cop that works for the police. But Boddicker is like the second biggest antagonist, I guess. But yeah, pretty big villain, very popular and well known, very, very tough in the movie. And yeah, this is the uh, first time that we've had a Clarence figure. I think there's one by another company because I've done a preview on the channel. Some other company made the Clarence figure. I don't know if that's out yet or whether it's still out. There's some delay. But other than that, this is the only other Clarence figure that we've ever had. NECA hasn't made one, and this is Tot's version. I was able to get the license. And it's obviously in retro style packaging that we saw on the other Robocop. And here we go. And it looks pretty nice. See it there? It's pretty good to get a Clarence figure. You know, when you always get figures, you usually get a lot of figures, you know, same stuff over and over again, you know, like Robocop, it's always Robocop. You know, Predator, Predator, and you know, it's always the same things. But now it's always when you get something that's just the first one, or not many. It's always nice to get a version of a figure that's not many or even not even been done before. It's always really good to get a brand new, you know, not just a new figure, but a brand new figure altogether. And to get a Clarence figure is really good. So you see, it's nicely painted there, and really nice detail there. Obviously, he's got the glasses there. I was looking at this and I was saying, does that look like Clarence? Is that a good facial expression? I think you certainly can see that it is Clarence. And I think the facial expression is okay because he always doesn't. I mean, he never smiles, that's for sure. And he's always sort of got that just expression of just doesn't care, just wants whatever he wants, takes whatever he wants, does everything for money, obviously. Yeah, it's obviously he's a well-known cop killer in the film. Obviously, it kills Murphy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And again, as I said, like the Tots Robocop, very good Robocop. And considering it's their first attempt, they've done a really good job. And it seems to be, you know, considering this is their first attempt, and not just the first attempt at Clarence, but you know, so considering it's the only second, you know, the only second Clarence figure that there is available, is a pretty good effort. Someone was definitely paying attention at Trickle Treat Studios. You know, sometimes you look at these figures and sometimes it's the wrong colour or it's not accurate to the movie. And you think, have you even seen the movie? But on this occasion, I think someone was paying attention because the Robocop looks pretty good and the Clarence looks pretty good. So someone at Trick or Treat Studios was paying attention. They watched the film a lot and paying really good detail, paying really good attention to it. Yeah, but the face looks really good. The glasses. I apologise for the where it sort of keeps going out of focus. This camera is really bad. I'm surprised I've been able to make any videos with this camera, because this camera phone is probably, I mean, it's not the worst, but it ain't by any means the best. It is. It's like literally about £100 phone. It's all right, but you know, it ain't, when it comes to taking photos and doing videos. Yeah, it ain't the best. That's why it keeps going out of focus, and sometimes the my lighting's always pretty bad in a lot of stuff. But yeah, back of the head seems pretty nice painted. You see the bald spot there. I think he does have in the movie. But yeah, it's a really, really nice painted head sculpt. And again, you know, being their first attempt, tops, at making a Clarence figure, pretty good. And you see now obviously there's not a lot going on in terms of sort of like detail and colour, but you know, that's his outfit that he has in the movie. You know, it's he's got the sort of grey sweater underneath or whatever it is, and then the sort of the black shirt jacket, I guess you could say. You know, I mean, that's what he has in the movie. You know, so there's not a lot they could do. I think it's got a lot of pockets there. Bit of detail, and quite simple, just painted black. But yeah, they seem to have that. Looking how it does on the movie. Got black gloves on, and then trousers are sort of dark black or very, very dark grey. Again, pretty straightforward, but you know, that's how it is in the movie. And then sort of like just black boots. Might be sort of, well, there ain't much detail on the boots, but you know, if that's how it is in the movie, you know. But the detail is mostly in the face area. That's where all the detail is, but that's most important. See, looking like Clarence, yeah, really, really good. The articulation. I did see that the head did move, unlike the Robocop where it's very, very stiff. Clarence is a bit more freely. You can move that, that does move. I'm being very careful with the glasses because I think they're sort of secured on, you can't take them off. They're secured in sort of like a bit of glue at each side. And I really, really don't want to try and move that in any way. I don't want to damage the figure. I don't want to sort of touch the glasses where it sort of comes off and then it's sort of, you know, a repair job. But the head does move, so there's articulation there. Don't think there's any of them upper body. Sometimes you get a sort of a double joint chest where there's sort of a bit in the middle and then that sort of moves, but it doesn't seem like it does. The arms, I think they go outwards. A bit stiff. I think you've got the joint on the elbow, so that's pretty good. I think you've got a rotation in the hand, it looks like. The legs, I think there's a bit of restriction with the legs maybe there. Let's see. Oh no, it moves a little bit. I don't think Clarence ever performs any kicks of any sort, but if he did, they do move. Don't know if they move. They move a little bit side to side as well. If he was wondering what the articulation was on the legs, so, and there's the joint on the knee. Feet go in and outwards as well, I think. Yeah, so legs is not too bad actually. Yeah, I think the articulation is better on this than it is on the Robocop. It's more freely. Robocop's very, very stiff. But the articulation on this is really, really good actually. So again, you know, Clarence is really, really good, and the articulation is really, really good. Now, we come on to quite a fun part with the accessories. And as Clarence likes to say guns, 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 which obviously guns are his favourite. I don't know if guns is his favourite or drugs is his favourite. I think he likes both. Uh, he probably likes guns, drugs, and money, I guess. Uh, but yeah, now the accessories are really, really good, and I think he's got everything that he has in the movie. I will go as far as to say I think the Robocop is very good detail, but they could have added a few more accessories. But the Clarence is really, really good, and having all the guns from the movie is really, really good. So I think the Clarence is just a fantastic figure with a gun, with all these stuff that he uses in the movie. So you get his handgun that he uses in the movie. I'm not sure whether it's a Colt or possibly could be a Desert Eagle, but I think it is a Colt. I don't think it's a Desert Eagle. It's either one or the other. You can't really see much because it's painted black. There's a bit of detail, but not much. It's painted black mostly. His shotgun that obviously he uses to blow Murphy's arm off. I think that's the only time he uses the shotgun. Trying to think. Yeah, I think pretty sure that's the only time you see him use the shotgun is to blow Murphy's arm off. I think. But yeah, you get his shotgun there. I was seeing if it was a Remington. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the sort of this one in Blade, the film Blade, where he uses that sort of kind of like that. I quite like that style of shotgun, that Remington style shotgun. And again, it's painted black, but there is sort of a bit of detail in there, if you can just see it. So the details there, they've got all the detail in the gun, so that's quite nice. Then we've got, which is really, really cool, this might be the best accessory out of all of them, is the iconic sort of, I don't know if it's sort of a futuristic grenade, but it's the one that Clarence uses. Again, he only uses it once, but they've given us 3 grenades with a figure. I guess maybe in case, some get lost, maybe because it's small, but you can't argue, they've given us 3 grenades where they could have easily given us 1. So, you appreciate the extra grenades, and it's really, really nicely detailed. As I said, I'm not sure whether this is actually based on, because usually a lot of the guns are based on, apart from obviously the futuristic rifle, but a lot of the other guns, like shotguns and machine guns, are based on actual real guns. But I'm not sure if this grenade is based on a. They got normal sort of hand grenades, like war grenades, army grenades, but I didn't know if this was sort of like a futuristic, because it's obviously set in the future. I think it's like a futuristic sort of grenade because it's got the sort of that part on there where it's the timer, and it counts down, doesn't it? When he ends up killing what do you call it? I can't think of his name. But you see it. He puts it on the table after he goes round to his place, shoots him in the legs, and then puts that grenade on the table, takes the pin out, and it's really nicely detailed. It's obviously just painted grey, but it's got all the detail that it has. I said it's got the pin where obviously he takes that out, and then it counts down, and obviously it blows him up in the apartment. But it's got that pin at the side, really, really nicely detailed, which is really, really nice. It's just a really, really cool accessory to have. Again, the first time we've ever had a Clarence figure, and these accessories just really, really good. And that's the bit that you can see there where it has the countdown at the time. They could have really maybe, I know it's being a bit picky, but they could have had the countdown on there, which would have been really cool. But other than that, it has a really, really nice accessory. It's just cool when you see that with the figure. It's like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, Clarence has got the grenade that he uses in it. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And the last, obviously, we looked at on the other video is that futuristic rifle. Again, I think it is made up. It's not based on anything. It's just like a futuristic rifle, which obviously Clarence uses a couple of times at the end with his gang to hunt down Robocop, and then Robocop obviously uses it, which is good. So yeah, accessories are very, very good. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that you know Clarence could have had. Yeah, and again, Tots have just absolutely, they've given us not only a really good figure, but they've it's a treat to get a figure with all the accessories. You know, is a real nice thing. Yeah. So final thoughts. It's just it's a very, very good Clarence figure with the guns. You've got a few options of displaying him with different guns. I was thinking I'm pretty much going to have him maybe holding the gun and then the grenade in the other hand, because that's his gun is the main weapon he uses more than once, and I thought we'd just put in the grenade in his hand because it just looks cool with him holding that. But yeah, you've got a few options. You can even have him holding the futuristic rifle if you wanted to, or even just the shotgun, and just recreate that scene where he's blowing Murphy's arm off if you wanted to do that. Yeah, so again, like the Robocop, yeah, zero complaints. It's a very, very good figure. Uh, and for the price, I mean, it's just all good stuff, really. It's a great figure. Great price, and you just can't complain with anything really. Yeah, it has to be said. You have to take your hat off to Tots. They've done a really good job. I think their horror figures are a bit, yeah, just don't look right. But their action figures, I mean, if they can do these like this, I mean, can you imagine if they was going to take on Predator and Terminator and maybe make some more Robocop figures like Ed 209, they would be pretty good. So, yeah, it could be exciting times for them. I mean, if they make all them, they're going to be pretty good and something to look forward to. Getting the stuff, seeing what accessories and stuff you're going to get and how cool the figures are going to be. Yeah, it's pretty good effort. Actually, I think they should probably ditch the horror figures and stick with action figures because I think they could be onto something here. To be honest, Tots. I think, yeah, I think they've really done a good job. And the person that's certainly in charge of making these should just do the other figures. But yeah, pretty good. So guys, that's going to be it for this review. Hope you guys enjoy it. I thought it was really fun and really enjoyed doing it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more vids. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.